Hi everybody, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, that virus that's spreading across China and now starting to hit a couple other areas is having a lot of cruise passengers worried. Now I know I'm probably butchering the name. Oahu province, the city of Oahu or Wuhu is where the virus has broken out in China. In fact, that city is sort of under lockdown. They have closed the airport, they have closed the bus stations, they've closed the train stations, and they're not really allowing too many people to travel from that province. Now, there has been 17 fatalities so far. About 550 people have been admitted in the hospital. The majority of first of all the fatalities have been from that province and in that province, that city, and most of the hospitalizations. However, there have been some cases now in Japan and Hong Kong that have also popped up. So the cruise industry is reacting very quickly. A lot of people are looking for their money back, but it hasn't been declared a state of emergency, worldwide emergency yet. So the cruise lines really aren't under any obligation to give you your money back until something like that is declared. Then they might have to do it. Even then, I'm not so sure about the situation. However, some cruise lines are offering people to get full refunds, especially those who are China-based cruise ships or China-based cruise lines. Other cruise lines have set up the scanners. Now, if you don't know what those are scanning, first of all, if you're from that province where the city is, the infection is started from, or you have even been near it in the last 30 days, the cruise ship industry will not let you on the cruise. Period. They will turn you away. Second of all, every passenger now going onto a cruise ship from the China area is now being scanned, and anybody with a temperature over 100 degrees is not allowed, on the cruise ship. So even if you just have a simple flu or a cold, you can have that kind of temperature even if you don't have the virus, but they will not let you on the cruise ships. They don't want this to spread anywhere, and they especially don't want it to get caught onto a cruise ship in a confined space, in a confined area, where somebody comes down with that, because it could spread. Think how fast a norovirus can spread. Think of how fast something like this could spread in an enclosed area. So they're taking their precautions, but that doesn't stop the worry from a lot of people. People thousands of miles away from the area are now afraid to go to that district or sail out of Shanghai or sail out of Hong Kong. And I can't really say that I necessarily blame them. Most people who come down sick right now are very young or very old or very, susceptible, with their immune system. So it is something that you really should worry about. If you remember, quite a while back, the SARS that hit here in Canada and North America, it was not a great situation, and they're trying to clamp down on this as fast as possible and make sure that it doesn't spread any more than where it is, and they can contain it, and then it will, hopefully disappear, because as of right now, there is no cure for this disease or this virus. So it is a very scary proposition, especially in a country like China, with 1 billion people in a very small confined space. It's kind of like, every zombie movie you've ever seen, if you think about it. So yeah, it's not a great situation, but they are taking precautions. If you are traveling for that area, just make sure you are, take precautions, wash your hands. Don't travel as much as you can in big groups of people. Wear the masks that you see people wearing. Do whatever you possibly can to make sure that you're safe in those areas. And at least the cruise lines are taking their precautions as well. And it's taking a little longer to get on board some of these ships, but you can understand why. Some people are complaining, oh, it took 3 hours to get on board today. Yeah, well, that 3 hours might just save your life. So if you're one of the people complaining about that, I would I would check yourself a little bit because you would be definitely complaining if all of a sudden that virus showed up on your ship and you're stuck out at sea for 10 days. So, yeah, better safe than sorry as always. Well, I hope you appreciate this update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.